Hi, welcome to Schogini Toys. Today we are going to build an electronic piano. So in the kit you get a breadboard that looks like this, and it has a battery holder and a switch. So first what we need to do is to place the batteries. Battery has the positive and negative sides. So the negative side or the bottom of the battery should be pushed against the spring, and to place it this side, and the third battery, they're all AA batteries. Okay, you need to ask the shopkeeper to give you AA battery. Battery can be turned this way to ensure that it is seated properly. Okay, so now what we need to do is to take the LED that comes with the kit. In this case we have a red LED. It could be red or green or blue, whatever. LED that comes with the kit has a wire already connected to it. It has got a red wire and a black wire. Now the breadboard is connected in such a way that this top row of holes, they're all negative, and the next or the second row of horizontal holes are all positive. So the red depicts the positive, so red is placed inside the positive hole and the plus inside the negative hole. After that you can slide the switch to confirm that it is coming on. Okay, so that is done. Make sure that you keep the switch in the off position before you begin assembling. So now we don't need the LED at this time. We can keep it aside. Okay, so now the kit comes with 8 push switches which will act as the piano keys, already fitted. In case if they are removed, make sure that you place it back in the same location as per the diagram. This is the detailed connection diagram. Step by step connection details are given. We will follow this to assemble the piano. Okay, and here is the certificate of completion. Now first let's place the components. We need to place all the 3.3K resistors. That is, 3.3K resistor may come like in this form. It has got its value written in a color coded fashion: orange, orange, red. You can ignore the golden ring. Orange, orange, red stands for 3.3K. Orange is for 3. Red ring indicates 2 zeros. So it is 3300 ohms or 3.3 kilo ohms. So, okay, so let's pull the resistor out of the strip. Okay, first connection is from E1 to D4. E1 to D4. Next one, E4 to D7. Next one, E7 to D10. E7 to D10. Then E10 to D13. E10 to D13. Make sure that these pins don't touch each other as much as possible. And next is E13 to D16. E13 to D16, and E16 to D19, E16 to D19, and E19 to D22, E19 to D22, and then G24 to G28, G24 to G28. So that is here. Okay, so now let's connect the wires. You can take smaller wires from the kit. When you insert the wire, make sure that the sleeve doesn't slip to one side more. If it slips, make sure that it is evenly positioned. Okay, so wire E3 to E6, E3 to E6. Okay, D6 to D9, D6 to D9, E9 to E12. Okay, E9 to E12, D12 to D15, E15 to E18, E15 to E18, D18 to D21, okay, D18 to D21, E21 to D24, E21 to D24, E21 to D24. Okay, so that's done. And next is E22 to F24, E22 to F24. Okay, so that's connected. So we have connected all these resistors and these wires. Now E24 to H29, E24 to H29, a slightly longer wire, E24 to H29. Okay, so that's connected. Next is I29 to C28, I29 to C28, I29 to C28. Okay, so that's connected. D30 to positive, D30 to the positive rail, which is the power rail. Next is B27 to negative, B27, B27 to the negative rail. Okay. B29 and the bottom negative rail, B29. Okay, B29 and bottom negative rail, A28 to B25, A28 to B25, A28 to B25. Okay, A28 to B25. Now let's place, and then J27 to the positive. Okay, so that's connected. Now let's place the step F, which is the 10 microfarad capacitor. Capacitor has got a strip on one side. It could be different colors. In this case, it is a silver strip. That side corresponds to the minus. So this is the negative pin. So the capacitor, step F, capacitor, a positive pin to the bottom negative rail, and the negative pin to the bottom positive rail. So it's placed like this, negative on the positive rail and the plus on the negative rail. This bottom row is not a power rail, so it doesn't matter if you're connecting this way. Okay, so the capacitor is placed. Now the two disc capacitor, 100 nanofarad capacitor, let's place. They could look like this. It has got two pins. It has no plus or minus. So step C, A6 and A27, A26 and A27. And next is E25 and E26. E25 and E26. Okay, so that's placed. Now it's time for us to place the power LED. You can use any of the plus and minus rows here. Okay, and we need to also connect the speaker. Speaker could look like this. It has got two pins. It has no plus or minus. One side of the speaker on the plus bottommost rail and the other one on the negative top power rail. So one on the top power rail negative and the other one the positive bottommost row. And now we need to place the 1 kilo ohm resistor. Brown, black and red. That is between I28 and the positive rail. I28 and the positive V. Okay, congratulations. Make sure that the connections are done properly. So let's go over the steps. 555 IC, which has already been placed with pin 1 on E27. 8 push switches have already been placed. Then 100 nanofarad 2 disc capacitors we placed. 3.3K 8 resistors we placed. 1 kilo ohm resistor we placed here, and capacitor we placed here. Okay, and the capacitor's negative is pointing down to the plus rail. All the wires we connected. Then the power LED we connected, and it is working. Congrats. Make sure that you keep the power off, and the speaker should be properly positioned so that you get maximum volume. So you see, if you keep it flat on any surface, volume may be reduced. You can keep it in a small box like a matchbox or something. You can even keep it, and as much as possible don't touch the diaphragm, because that is very sensitive. That is what moves to make the sound. Okay, make sure that you switch the power off. Well done.